And also, we won. And I want to show you something because it is important. Today we are not going to do the program because we are going to broadcast the documentary of the historical process of 1 year here. And I'm going to give the floor and give the Commander space for the celebration and the reflection that our people could see these documentaries. Here I bring you of the 2000s, and until yesterday we performed 7 elections of municipal elections as it is mandated by the constitution, with sanctions, blockades, with guarimbas, with trials of killing leaders, with imperial threats. Here nothing works out. We are not afraid of anything. Whenever it is needed, we do an electoral process. We are not afraid. We are moving forward, and nothing and no one stops us. And now no one and nothing is going to stop us, because they couldn't do so. Never. Never. On 2000, we were 2 young boys. Delcy was already on high school. 2000 was the first constitutional reform for mayorships and municipal councils, and we won modestly. We were barely kicking off 134 majors, and opposition won 211. Took some notes, especially journalists, and at an international level that loves us so much. AFP, EFE, CNN, that loves us and are very attentive to every news of Venezuela. On 2004, following the referendum that was led, that was actually turmoil, we won on October 31st with 271 majorships, and they won 62. In spite that they came from coup d'etats and everything they done, the gates remain open. On 2007, we had, how does it called? A setback. We had a setback in our constitutional reform, unfortunately. But in 2008, there was a call for elections, and we won 272, and they won 54. Then we went from 271 to 272. On 2013, we won. On April 14th, the presidency, following the farewell of our Commander Chavez in 2013, still with an open wound in our soul. We went to elections on December, and they said it was a plebiscite, and they said election day they came to take Miraflores for assault, Leopoldo Lopez, criminal, murderer, and Julio Borges, and all of them disgraceful people. Who's that? We were going to talk about him. And in 2013, in spite of everything and the warfare, economic warfare that was already started, the Nobel Peace Prize, Barack Hussein Obama, we won 256 majorships against 51, and the popular vote we won with a 54%. So the plebiscite was the opposite, was the victory of the Bolivarian forces against the forces of the fascist rats that were going around there. In 2017, they put the guarimbas 4 months, over 100 victims of violence, hunger, pain, suffering, to ask an intervention in the country from abroad, and we called on the constituency and restore peace. We called on elections for governors on October 15th, and we won them. And also we called on December 10th, 2017 to the elections of mayors, and we received the most broader victory that in the moment was achieved, because we won nothing more than 305 mayors against 30 of that opposition. People blame them for criminals and bandits. It is important to have a historic vision, to have it, to strengthen the consciousness, historical consciousness, and know where we came from, where are we standing up, and to value everything we have done and everything we are doing. In 2021, that year we came from the COVID-19 pandemic, and the effects of the economic warfare was so strong. In 2021 we were having so much hardships and still using face masks. We called for elections, and it was one of the elections we had a major setback, an important setback. We won 210 majors, 63%, and the opposition had 125 posts. They felt encouraged, but they couldn't value this openness, institutional openness. And then we came here to perform a conspiracy, to prepare an attack of 2024, the fascist actions of the comanditos, to full of pain, to feel the country in pain. One day like today, 1 year ago, the people of Venezuela gave them a lesson, and we had one of the most beautiful victories we ever had in 26 years of revolution. And in 48 hours, we managed to contain, neutralize and defeat the violence of the comanditos. And in 48 hours, the people arrived along with the police and put the country in order. Like the Cuban sun said, Commander arrived and ordered to stop. And the peace triumphed on the right of the people of Venezuela to live in harmony